What's up, everybody? Today on Skyrider Limited, we're looking at some kites from a friend. So, like I said, welcome back, everybody. My name is Jesse, and this is Skyrider Limited. Today on Kite Bag Tour, we're looking at some kites that a friend of mine sent up for me to check out. Got a bunch of really great friends who are always collecting stuff that I haven't collected, and every once in a while, we swap some kites around to sort of try each other's stuff and see if there's something else we want, or just sort of get different styles in our hands. Today I've got 5 kites from 4 manufacturers to share, a couple of classics, and a couple of newer things. All of which are a lot of fun, and I've gotten to fly most of them so far, all but one actually, and have really enjoyed each of them. So I'm gonna go grab a kite, and we'll dive right in. So up first today from Germany, we've got a kite that I've been curious about for a while. We've got the Alpha Kites TNT. So this is a kite I've seen a bunch of videos from Europe about. It's one of 3 lines from Alpha. They have this kite, the X, and the Vector. The Vector is kind of the small freestyle kite of the family. The X is sort of in between multidiscipline, and then this is sort of a classic European ballet kite. It's a wild mix of framing with arrow stuff, Sky Shark, Avia, and even some arrow shafts in there. The construction details are wonderful. I mean, beautifully sewn, all double rolled seams. One of the more unique things he's done here is he's actually hemmed some of the pocket openings on the leading edge to keep them from fraying, using APAs on the leading edges, R-Sky for your yo-yo stops, and then this really interesting detail I'm going to hold up nice and close for you. This is a cord-tied tee. So the center tee is made of bridle cord and a ferrule, which gives it a little bit of sort of energy growth with the kite, which is really interesting. Bridle cord's really interesting, very, very durable, heavy gauge here. It's an interesting kite, and like I said, one I've been curious about for a while. I'll back up so you can really get a good look at it. It's a very neutral personality, which is kind of enjoyable because you can kind of write your own story with that. It's neither strongly trending in any direction, which means you can sort of find ways to do whatever you want, however you want, with a little bit of adaptation. You can kind of make it be what you want it to be. This is the standard. I know he makes an SUL, UL standard and strong in this kite. So I got to fly today at Hampton here, and we were definitely pushing to where it might have been nice to have the strong, but even with the wind kind of climbing up and no adjustment in the bridle to speak of, it was really enjoyable and a very quick connection. Yeah, like I said, fascinating construction details like this in-haul connected to the lower spreader here is fairly unique without it being a cross leg or an additional leg. But it felt really well connected, really well supported, and I enjoyed it a lot. So that's the TNT here. Why don't you sit tight, and I'm going to go grab another kite to share with you. Up next, we have something that I would say is probably the most classic in the collection of things that I got to play with here. I have not gotten a chance to fly this yet. I haven't had light enough wind yet. But this has got to be one of the most iconic ULSULs to ever come out of Europe. Say hello to the Cosmic TC Ghost by Kite House. So the Ghost is their series of all-white super ultralights. This kite is stunning. There's something really just amazing about that simple sail graphic and simple, all-white colorway. Framing in via skinnies and pultruded. I've always wanted to fly one of these, and I'm really excited to. I just need the wind to, take a chill so that I can get out and play with this. Interesting things on this are very large yo-yo stops for as light as the kite is. And, oh God, you'd be forgiven for thinking this was a prototype with all the knots on this bridle. It is just wild how many adjustment points there are every leg, and I mean so many knots. I'm told that this one is right in its sweet spot on tuning, so I'm going to not touch anything on it. But yeah, really excited to fly this one. And again, just sort of another iconic European ballet kite here, and the ghosts in particular have got to be one of the most iconic ULs out there. You can see by how much I'm sort of having to like cradle it to keep it down. There's quite a bit of wind here right now, and it just wants to absolutely take off. Such an efficient sail. So I'm really looking forward to this one, and I'm hoping to get out with it soon. So watch the channel for some flying video. I will absolutely shoot a video with this one when the wind cooperates. So this next one also comes in from Europe and is another kite I've had my eye on for a while. So when the mystery package of kites from a friend showed up and this was in it, I was very excited to get to play with one. This is the Spider Kites Abraxas. So the Abraxas is a 2.15 meter freestyle kite. I think designed by Paul May, I think. Interesting frame, mostly pultruded, 3PT Sky Shark lower spreaders. It's got an attitude, but like a fun one. Good presence on the line. Was interesting to get to know, and it's sort of a kite that I can see if you spend enough time with it, it will open doors. I've only flown it once so far, and I'm going to fly it a couple more times before I return it to its proper home, because it is illuminating. It has, like I said, has a little bit of an attitude, but not in a bad way. Some interesting stuff. Got a 3 option zip tie and hard yo-yo stop here, so you got a couple of hits before you miss, which is nice. I like the option to sort of catch on the second bounce and sort of keep things flowing. It's a fairly light kite. I'd call it a wide range standard. And it like I said, it's got an attitude and it's going to take some getting used to. It's not something you're going to pick up. I suppose it might be something you could pick up and just be like, this, I get this. But I doubt it for most flyers. But it's been fun to get to know, and I'm looking forward to sort of continuing to feel it out. Some other interesting stuff. That very European tarpaulin material nose makes it pretty durable, and I like this the loop side of the Velcro as the wear protector. Very durable option there without adding a lot of weight. Beautifully opened up reinforcers here. Look like they're all laser cut, and I do like the rubber print tag there on the tail. Just gives it a very clean, finished look. So again, really fun kite to play with, and I'm looking forward to playing with it some more and learning its game. So that's this. That's the first 3. I'm gonna go get 2 more kind of at once because they're something of a set, and we'll take a look at those. So these last 2 come to us from our friend in Hungary, Mugen Kites, and what we've got here is another one I've been curious about for a while. This is a Mugen Precog. I have the standard here. I also have the Ultralight right there. So I have to fly the standard today. I haven't flown the Ultralight yet. Again, wind's been pretty strong. Construction-wise, all your typical, Mugen refinements, stitched bridle, beautifully straight, beautifully finished seams, wonderful reinforcing, tarpaulin nose. This might be my favorite one he's got. It's got a great presence on the lines, and sort of the best behaviors of the Ninth Wonder, the Lazarus. Like, it's really well-rounded and was a lot of fun. Also, very crisp and precise. I flew my Lazarus right before I flew this kite today. And, the Lazarus is a freestyle kite. It has a tendency to an overturn. This thing is just beautifully dialed in. It's got, like I said, it's got Gabor's usual finishing touches on it. 7 PT lowers. It's got some mass to it. All Sky Shark frame. All Sky Shark in the UL as well. 3-point, nice tight 3-point bridle on these as well. And a reasonably light tail weight, so they're pretty beautifully balanced. Look for some video coming for this kite for sure, because I shot a bunch with it and really enjoyed it. It is starting to look ugly out here, so I'm going to wrap up. As always, thank you for liking and subscribing and sharing, and we will see you out there, Skyrider.